Life is about movement and vitality. Don't let vein disease slow you down. Our cutting-edge procedures are minimally invasive with little to no downtime. Rediscover healthy, beautiful legs that keep up with your life. Regain your confidence and freedom to enjoy every moment. Choose Vein Clinics of Hawaii. Your journey to healthier veins start here.
Aloha, I'm Kellie Nakahara, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, huge mahalo to Long Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Long Drugs for all your shopping needs. The U.S. House is nowhere close to returning to business as usual after Speaker Kevin McCarthy was ousted 3 weeks ago. Today, Republicans picked GOP Whip Rep Tom Emmer as their nominee to fill the vacant seat. But Emmer withdrew his bid for Speaker just hours later when it became clear he wouldn't have enough support from GOP colleagues. According to AP sources, Emmer reversed course after Donald Trump objected to his nomination. That prompted hardliners to deny the Minnesota Republican the votes needed for the gavel. Emmer is the third Republican to fall short in his bid for Speaker, following failures by Reps Steve Scalise of Louisiana and Jim Jordan of Ohio. A retired assistant chief of the Hawaii Police Department has been arrested after allegedly violating a restraining order amid a domestic dispute. 57-year-old Mitchell Kanehailua Jr. was arrested at about 5:14 Sunday morning after Kona patrol officers responded to a domestic dispute at a home on Hawaii Belt Road. A 41-year-old female Hawaii police officer alleged Kanehailua is her ex-boyfriend and said that he violated a temporary restraining order by trying to get into the house. A 47-year-old female witness made contact with Kanehailua but became a victim herself after he tried to hit her. Kanehailua was charged Monday with violating a protective order, attempted burglary, attempted assault, and assault. According to state court records, Kanehailua faced 3 separate allegations of domestic violence dating back to July 2021. A former attorney for Donald Trump has pleaded guilty to charges that she attempted to overturn the 2020 election results in Georgia. Today, attorney and prominent conservative media figure Jenna Ellis pleaded guilty to 1 felony count of aiding and abetting false statements and writings. She's the 4th defendant in the election subversion case to enter into a plea deal with prosecutors. Ellis was charged alongside Trump and 17 others for violating the state's anti-racketeering law. She told the judge that she looks back on that time with deep remorse. The guilty plea from Ellis comes just days after attorneys Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesbrough entered guilty pleas. That means 3 high-profile defendants have pleaded guilty for their part in pushing baseless legal challenges to Joe Biden's 2020 election victory. A 66-year-old man has died after he rear-ended a car on Ka'umuali'i Highway on Kauai. According to a preliminary police report, Ronald Britton of Oma'u was driving a Toyota Tacoma eastbound on the highway at about 2:45 Sunday afternoon. He rear-ended a Nissan Sentra driven by a 62-year-old man from Washington State and lost control of his vehicle, which rolled into a ditch. American Medical Response responded to the crash and pronounced Britton dead at the scene. The driver of the Nissan Sentra and his passenger were not injured in the collision. Speed and alcohol do not appear to be factors in the crash, but toxicology reports are pending as the investigation continues. Police said it's the county's 4th traffic-related fatality this year. The holiday season is almost here, and the Honolulu Police Department is urging drivers to be responsible. HPD will be running randomized and paired driver checkpoints from November 1st to December 31st. The checkpoints will be set up at unannounced times and locations around Oahu as part of the department's ongoing efforts to reduce traffic injuries and deaths. HPD reminds the public that the legal drinking age is 21 and that promoting liquor to anyone under that age is a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in prison. Officers have been conducting weekly impaired driver checkpoints since September. Those will continue through September 2024 as part of the federal 5212 sobriety checkpoint program, which requires a minimum of 52 checkpoints a year. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Call us at 808-585 888-2955 or visit our website at veinclinicsofhawaii.com to schedule your consultation.